Plug this in. Hello, 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 everyone. Okay, now I'm a little late. We have an ant problem. Before we begin, before we begin, let's do some edits. We'll add this to the playlist. Where's the playlist? The study block. Done. We will also add the little detail that this is day 4 in the description because I don't know why I got a little too trigger happy with the enter button when I was setting things up. So that is done. We will share this on Twitter for people who want to come watch. Don't know if actually anybody does on Twitter. We had ants. I don't know if anybody has this issue, but every house that I have lived in Europe, there's always an ant issue. And they always come out in winter, I think because the house is warm. And that's just not fun. That's why I'm late. Well, I shouldn't say that's just why I'm late. It's also, we're going to Office Word. I was also playing my game, but I didn't have as much time as I had planned because I had to deal with the stupid ants. So that's why I'm late. But that's okay because we're doing word basics and I'm really ahead. So let's find number 4. Okay, ooh, number 4 is 3 cinnamon. And it says, here's a cup of Christmas spice, sunburst blend of sweetness and light. Does it have 3 types of cinnamon then? Oh, yes. Oh, and there's some licorice in here. So I have my water. Oh, this is the tea, by the way. I like cinnamon tea, so my expectations are high. Oh, that smells nice. Let's deep that in a bit. Why don't you want to steep properly? Okay, there we go. We'll set our clock for 15 minutes. 09. No, I don't want that. Close. Okay. No. See, where am I going? Clock. And we want 15. We'll put 14 minutes. 14 minutes for that to steep. I might have to see about buying this stuff online and if I could have it delivered to my house, that might be nice. And then my yummy cuberdons, so far they've been good. So there's mandarin, melon, and orange that are all orange. I feel like the mandarin would go best with the cinnamon. However, I want to try the melon just because I'm not a very big melon person. I'm thinking that might actually be good. Also, as an added bonus, we have a nice little unicorn cookie with lemon frosting, which is, I get that because I'm coming back and studying, even though I'm late. So, but that's okay because I think yesterday we were just re-watching oh my gosh, this tastes like melon. Wow. Holy crap, this is so delicious. Okay, so we're on field codes, part 3. Oh my gosh. Those are so delicious. I'm gonna have to get a box for my mom.
See that here. 1, the title. If I click here, okay, it says instant heading will appear in my need to achieve that. And then the last use case is quite a fancy one, numbering in multi-page documents. So if you take a look at the course materials, we will first take a look at that. That is in, let me see what page. I'm going to open it in my laptop because there it indicates the page numbers.
I just chugged my coffee.
Okay, so on page 5, you have here numbering in multiple documents. So I want to indicate, this is an important section here. I want to indicate visually where my reader is. So on page 1, he can only go right because 1's the first page. So I indicate this triangle here. When in my document, you see it is or it consists out of 15 pages.
Okay.
So
this is where it gets difficult.
The last page. So I want the arrow in the other direction. And 2 to 14, I want 2 arrows because if my reader is, for example, on page 8, he can move backwards or he can move forwards. Well, what we can do, and if you know how to do this, then let's say you are an experienced Word user, we will use an if, and we will work with the properties page and page number to set up a field code that completely handles the formatting of my page number.
Okay.
Okay, let's first go back to our page and we are going to the footer now, and in the middle of my footer I'm going to add my page. So I go to my field code, I am adding my page.
Okay. Right. So we want to go to insert, want to insert footer. Okay, so we're in footer.
Okay, so if I toggle Alt F9, then I can see here my.
Okay. Okay. It's so difficult to do this because you have to go back and forth between the different things.
Page code for my field code for my page. Now, let's go back to the explanation. Well, first of all, I would like to ask you a question. If you take a look at the left pointing arrow, when does the computer need to show it? What do you know about the page number? It should be bigger than what number?
It should be bigger than 1.
So if you can switch on your mic and tell me that. Someone.
That it's currently on?
Yes, that's the page number, but I'm talking about the triangle. The triangle that is pointing to the left. When does it show? What do you know about the page number when the triangle to the left?
When it's higher than 2. Yeah, higher than 1, sorry.
Higher than 1, because we see that here. The moment my page number is 2, that left triangle is shown. Here, it isn't shown. And what do we know about the right pointing triangle? When do we need to show this?
Lower than 15.
Yes, but is 15 a good choice. What if I, at a later moment in time, I add a few more pages?
Okay, so end page.
Do we have a field code that indicates how many pages I have in my document?
Wait, no, it's number pages.
What's the field code for that? Think of my first example, page 1 of 4. So that was page 1. The 1 used the field code page. And what was the 4 referring to? To which field code?
Num pages.
Num pages. Num pages. Yeah. So now that we know that, I'm going to go to my whiteboard and let's talk about how this should look. Well, I know I'm going to use in my field codes an if statement. So I know an if statement for, I'm going to start over again. For the people who are used to working with Excel.
I remember now why this is difficult, because you went to the whiteboard. And on the whiteboard, you can only see what is written after the person has hit enter. So while she's talking and writing, we don't know what she's written. And that makes it really difficult to follow. Well, at least for me, because I'm a very visual person. I'm getting my water.
You know that if, for example, you want to review a number, and that number is in the cell A1. So if I say if A1 is bigger than 5, then I need you to put in, for example, a cell next to it.
Yeah, so true or false, yeah. That's an if statement.
If you use with Excel, you use formulas. So formulas start with this sign. Then I say, okay, if it is bigger than 5, then you have completed this course with success. And if it is lower than 5, then I must say you failed this course. So this is the construction of an if. If you take a look at the first part and you see the if, oh, and this is, I'm not going to be able to correct it, I think. I forgot to add, I'm gonna do it like this. I forgot to add the round square. So if I take a look at this, the first thing, this is an, yeah, I'm going to use it in red. This is a condition. I have a condition and that says if a number in that cell is bigger than 5, then you must do something. And I have 2 types of statements. If the condition is met, so if the condition is true, then I have the first one. You completed it with success. If my condition hasn't been met, then it is false. I think you have Excel courses, so you should be able to recognize this. Well, we are going to make something similar by using our field codes. So we are going to say, okay, we are working with our accolades. If my page, and you know, a field code is added between accolades, so I must indicate them. If
okay, I feel like, okay, we can get rid of that. If this is the only like in-depth formula that we need to know. Okay, so hold on. Oh wait, no, I think that there should be something.
My page is in is being used 1 on, I'm going to disconnect left, no, 2 to change the going this should put arbeid is. So you press already. If I go back to my first page, I'm toggling F9. This part here on the right was already in place. So I've added the first page code. So you press Control F9 to have that accolade appear. Then you type in if, again, Control F9, page is bigger than 1, then you can add those symbols. And if I toggle F9 again, you see Control F9 page is bigger than 1, then you can add those symbols. And if I toggle F9 again, you see on my first page the condition isn't met. It doesn't show the left pointing triangle. Here the condition is met, so it is showing my left pointing triangle.
Hold on. Okay, now I need to find out where my mistake is because there's some kind of mistake. So, okay, then it should be. Okay, so we're going to stop there for now. I'm going to send her an email. Oh, cool, he added. Okay, so I need, who's the teacher for this? I don't think I've ever emailed her. Okay. Let me file, save as retirement home, field code Air. Where is it saving to? Save. Oh. She has an auto reply on. Okay. I can wait till that. I'm still going to send her an email. Leave. I think I'll ask on Facebook then. Let me see if I can actually find the air. Air. Code. Air unknown. Okay, 9. If page is greater. I don't understand why it's wrong. Okay, let's go to Facebook and ask them. Of course, nobody's answered my last question, so not. Okay. What the heck happened here? Where's my response? Okay, yeah. They're on French now. Okay, I think I'm just going to try and mail the teacher. Hopefully she looks at it a little bit. I don't know, so, and error. Function, process computer, field codes, field code error, okay, and copy, outside functions. Attach the document. Code. Why it's not even showing the formula. Copy. The only thing that I can think is that this isn't right. So let's see if I change it to something else. I don't understand why it's not working. Let's try it with that. Does that work? Control. So it's nope. I don't understand what I've done wrong here. Unless I'm not supposed to like manually type it. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, if I do that, 1, 2, 3. If I do that, does that work? Control, no, Control Z. No, okay, what am I doing wrong here? There needs to be a space. Yeah, I don't know. This is the part where it got difficult. Well, boo. Okay, let's see on Facebook. Mhm. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to close this and we're going to try it in another document. We'll try it in a new document, just a fresh one. So let's add a footer. Footer. Just blank. Center, and we're going to do quick part field codes. Is there if? Okay, if insert field page. Let's try it like that. If page, if page is greater than 1, greater than 1, then we add insert symbols this at 2. And then I'm still getting that. I'm wondering if it has to do with my quotes. Okay, let's do this. Take it to the bottom. And Maybe if I just get rid of this, it'll go away. If page number is greater than that, then we want to insert field code. Page, okay. Page, and we want another if field. Field. Page, oh crap. Page greater than, I want to insert upload. I think it has to do with my num pages, insert. Pages, and then we want to insert symbol, more symbols. That one. Close, and then it should be F. I think it has to do with my quotes. Let's see, if I go here, say I copy that. Let's just copy. 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 We'll insert symbol here. Let's try that. Nope. Okay. Okay, so word field codes if page number error. Well, I mean, I guess if she, okay. I guess I'm gonna say that I'm done with this, but I can't do the page number if function. NCTION. But otherwise, Oh wait, no, that was with male marriage. So this is done, except can't do that if function. Okay, so let me okay. Yeah, so we all right, so I'm just gonna call that done. That is uber disappointing. Mhm, 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 mhm. Attach a file. So like that's the thing. Mhm, mhm. Okay. Now I remember why I hate field codes. They're dumb. Okay, so I don't know who that is. Let's. So I just told my one friend how the word teacher has a automatic um, thingy set up, and yeah, she's like, "What the fuck? Seriously, what kind of teacher even is she?" Um, yeah. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, I want to see something because I feel like my computer is sort of dumb. We're going to do Alt F9. We're going to take all of this and we're going to delete it. We're going to do Control F9 and just write page and see what that does because I feel like, oh no, that does work. I can type things in, just my computer. I don't know why it doesn't want to work. Okay, don't save. Too much. So we have law. I don't want to do law. Law is ugh. I feel so bad. I have nothing nice to say about law. So we can leave this. Probably come back to it. I don't know why it doesn't work. See, this is why I really hate Word and Excel. It's not even that they're difficult. It's just when something doesn't work, it's normally something with the program itself. It's not because you're an idiot and you don't know the program. It's just like this one thing that normally always works for every other computer, and with the software on any other time, it just doesn't work for you because you're special. Ooh, this is nice. It's very subtle though, the cinnamon. That's like with Excel. I remember my first issue with Excel. I asked the teacher for help because what we should have been able to do was to drag a date, which was January 2020, and do like control drag so that it would be February 2020. But the computer didn't want to do that. It kept saying that it was January 20th and it was auto correcting it. And I tried formatting the cell so that it was the month and the year. And even still, Excel was like, no. And he came over and he did exactly the same stuff that I did. And finally he said, I've never experienced this before. I don't know why it's doing it. You're going to have to manually write it out. And I just was like, this is why Excel and Word suck. Like, if you have to, well, I'm not going to say, I don't use Excel, so I really can't go on and on about that, but I do write, and I can say that if you're writing something out, the last thing you want to do is waste time fighting with the program. And I hate to say, but like Word is not a user-friendly program, in my opinion. There's so many other programs that, yes, they cost money, but if we're going to say a professional writer, or you're somebody who really is at a professional level, maybe you submit articles to magazines or to other publications, or you write books. I'm trying to think, I don't know anybody who uses Word to compose anything because it's not user-friendly when it comes to formatting for the various extensions that you need, like for Kindle, for Nook, etc. Most people I know actually use Scrivener, or they use some other platform because it's better. I think Scrivener might be my Christmas present. I've been trying to think what I want for Christmas, and I told my mom that I wanted a subscription to live, what is it, StreamYard? Except, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see. I think I prefer Scrivener because it's a one-time fee. I like that. But I don't write as much as I should, so if I'm going to do that. I don't know. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want because I'm thinking if I'm going to continue live streaming, I might want to invest in like a better, well, I don't want to say a better webcam, but the cameras of today can actually be converted to webcam. So I was thinking of maybe just updating my camera and having that camera, which could go into the UBS and actually be a webcam. And then it will have like lights and whatnot. I don't know. But I feel like streaming is going to be in my future. And it freaks me out. It really does, because my content is going to change so much. And I feel like the people who have come to my channel and who are used to things like beer reviews and book reviews and just random things about Belgium and cultural differences are going to be so disappointed because, yeah, I'm probably not going to be making that for a while because I've learned this semester that I need to study every day after school. And I was looking at my schedule because I'm very lucky. I have to go in and look at the schedule because I don't know it by heart. So let's go to February, January. Yeah, these are just all the exams. My day is really interesting. So, for example, on Monday, I have an hour of class, 9:45 to 10:45, and then I'm just nothing for the rest of the day. So that will be a great study block. Tuesday won't be a very good day. I mean, I will have, it looks like, almost a 2-hour lunch, so that will be nice. But the day doesn't end till 5:15, so that's not great. And it starts with like a 3-hour class because it's 8:45. Oh no, it's only 8:45 to noon. So, no, that is like, because it's 9. So it's 15 minutes, 10. No, that is 3 hours. That is 3 hours. Saturdays are 3 hours and 15-minute class. And it's data research and application to business decisions. And data research, I'm pretty sure that's all math. So 3 hours and 15 minutes of that. Then we have communication. And then we have comparative economics. And the comparative economics is taught by the Excel teacher. And I love him. So I'm fairly certain it will be like direct, precise, and to the point, but it's comparative economics. So you just know it's going to suck. So Tuesday's going to be my bad day. Then Wednesday, I have one class, and it starts at 9:45. And that's going to be difficult because I think I'll still need to leave at like 7, because if I leave later than that, I'll hit traffic and I won't get there on time. So I'm going to probably have a whole hour where it's just wasted time. Because I would have much preferred that the class started at 8:45. That would have just made my life so much easier. And then on Thursday, my day ends at 1, and we have accounting and German. And so I have the rest of the afternoon to study. And then Friday, oh my goodness, this is also a 3-hour and 15-minute class. And it's marketing management. And it's by Professor Benny. And he has such a wealth of knowledge, but like the way he teaches is so freaking chaotic. That's not going to be fun. And then we have international law and European law, and I don't like law. But I think Fridays might be like where I do a Beer Mistress Beer Review, but a live stream version of it. And then maybe on Thursdays and Mondays, I'll do like a study session like I'm doing now. And then I probably won't do any study sessions on Wednesday just because, well, it's Wednesday. and the kids have a half day. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. And somewhere in the mix, I'd like to be able to like read a book and review them because I miss reading. I mean, I guess technically I could offer up reviews for all the books that I read the week before this whole thing started. Because I did read so many, but I wasn't reading for the purposes of dissecting. I was reading for my own enjoyment, and I'd have to reread the books if I was going to dissect them. Not that that's a problem because they were good books. It's just they're all very like alien romance things because that's the kind of stuff that I like. Okay, I guess that's enough. Well, no. We're gonna go pee. Also check on the kids, and then we'll start law. Okay, we need the law book. Where's the law book? Oh, I don't have a law book. It's not the law packet. Okay, this should not be next to my computer. This is just a spilling accident waiting to happen. Okay, I don't know how this happened, but my camera somehow has become crooked, and that's bugging me. So, is that better? Yes, it is. Tomorrow, maybe I'll be motivated enough to, you know, not wear pajamas. All right, so we're still on 2. Okay. This, I think, is going to be, I don't know. How far behind am I in the other classes? Doesn't matter, just start law. I think I downloaded the stuff. What are you? Okay. Okay, hold on. What cards do we have for this? Okay, 4 ways of doing business abroad. Okay, we have this, which is an agreement. An agreement is an offer plus acceptance. This stage is on making an agreement. Okay. Okay, we'll say, See, I hate to change colors midway through, but I'm also getting a bit paranoid because I'm seriously going to run out of cards. Maybe I'll do it for the next chapter. See, I'm also doubly worried because these 3 packets that I got, these were the new flashcards that I bought because I thought, oh, I should get some. And these were quite literally the last packets at the store. And the time I bought flashcards before, I bought 5 packets and it was literally all the flashcards at the store. So I think I'm the only person buying flashcards. Okay, so legal aspects of a negotiation. Overview, 4 ways of doing business abroad, reaching an agreement, legal aspects of contract negotiation, and breaking off contract negotiations. So legal aspects of negotiation, freedom to negotiate, parties are not legally. I think I just might do a big card for this because there is a crap load of information, and then maybe I'll do those in different colors to signify that, hey, this is stuff. We'll do blue because I seem to have a lot of blue. So, oh my gosh, my child was singing that stupid Baby Shark song and now it's stuck in my head. So, legal aspects of negotiation. Have you ever looked at words and thought, that looks really weird? Negotiation looks really weird. Okay, so freedom. To negotiate. Parties aren't legally bound unless 1, binding offer plus acceptance, offer made under a reservation such as so offers to legally binding agreement. During negotiations. Equals breach of contract. You know, what this class has taught me is that it's just better not to collab with people. Okay, so name of content. Ay. My brain is thinking faster than I am. Should be name of document versus content. By the way, whoever made this kind of whiteout is a genius. Versus content. So, LI, thinking that's general agreement. NDA or final. Name of doc. And then fee rules of good faith equal tort. Okay, I'm so confused by tort. I feel like, okay, so tort is an act or behavior that's considered a civil wrong compared to the reasonable person standards that causes harm. That makes sense, because if your rules of good faith, I don't know. I'll bug him with an email later. So letter, so an LOI is a letter of intent. It's sometimes combined with non-disclosures to agreements. So NDAs before the final agreement. And title versus content. Bless me. Okay, rules of good. Hold on. I feel like there's another document that went along with this. Where is it? Okay, so breach of contract. Okay, wait. breach of contract if both parties have, hold on, let me make this bigger so I don't have to squint, have reached an agreement on the essential elements like price and object, they've reached an agreement. In that case, a party breaking off the negotiation is really committing a breach of contract. This party is therefore liable to pay damages to the other party, rules of civil law. This liability consists of compensation for costs covering the amount that is considered reasonable. Okay. What is tort then? But what if the parties do not agree on price or object? In that case, there is no agreement and no way of getting one's costs compensated by claiming damages as a result of breach of contract. The only option left to the party that suffered damages is to claim compensation for the damages based on tort. Using tort makes the before-mentioned legal aspect of negotiations relevant, such as good faith in taking the interest of the other parties. Okay, and then it gives examples. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Oh, okay. See, this is what happens when you try and read stuff and you don't feel like reading and you're tired. Because I know I read this yesterday and it was just like not going into my head, and reading it now, it's like, it makes sense. I'm feeling better because yesterday I was thinking, God, I'm stupid. Okay, so I do want to know if a letter of intent is a formal document. So, rules of good faith. Which are widely accepted. Oh, I do want to check something quick. Where is it? Because in his little exam prep thing, what? Where's the exam prep? Why isn't it there? Fudge me. Okay, frick. Let's go to international commercial law. Want to go. Because in it, we need to be able to explain tort compared to what? Tort and contract. Okay. Tort and contract. Well, so hard. In case law. I don't think I started the timer. No, I set it for my tea. My priorities are straight. Here, we'll set it for 30 minutes now. Don't want to study for law longer than I have to. Even though I'm probably going to have to do some extra work on the law because I'm so far behind. Obligation to take the other party's interest into consideration. Accurate and no misleading. And legal aspects of negotiation. Okay, so now we're at breach of contract. Contractual liability. Okay, so this will be negotiation. This is okay. And this is breaking of off negotiations, and it's CH 2.4. So we have a breach of contract. Which is a contractual liability. And okay, parties have an agreement on essential elements. And this is when parties have agreed on the essential elements. And the essential elements are price and objects. Performance of the contract or a claim for contractual damages. Okay, so this says, do parties agree on these matters? Is the buyer indeed willing to pay the price set during the negotiation? Have parties reached an agreement on the same thing? Has a date for transfer of ownership been set? Have any reservations been made by other parties, such as, for all decisions, a broad approval is necessary? Ah, okay. Board approval is necessary. So performance of the contract or claim for contractual damages, only reasonable foreseeable loss. Okay, so actually, he gave examples of this. So making an offer, aspects of negotiation. There's 3. Cares about this crap? We want 3. Okay, so the breach of contract. What is the okay, so if parties have reached an agreement on the essential elements like price and object, they reach an agreement. In that case, a party breaking off the negotiations is considered a breach of contract. This party is therefore liable to pay damages to the other party. So I'm going to agree on price and object. The other party, rule of civil law. This liability consists of compensation for costs covering the amount that is considered reasonable in that line of business and may also include a loss of profit by the other. So what does his say think? Only reasonable foreseeable loss damages. So okay, and then you have tort, which is non-contractual liability. No agreement. So no agreement has been made. No agreement made on price or object. Okay, ow. So free to negotiate. Reach agreement. But always a but, guys. If party broke off negotiations contrary to good faith, might be liable based on tort. And the damages for tort, and then there are a whole bunch of examples to illustrate this. Yeah, so like unforeseeable loss. Does he go through this? I don't think he does. Okay, because a tort is a wrongful act between two private individuals which causes damage. When does one commit tort? When breaking off negotiation. Okay, I feel like this is sort of self-explanatory from the other things. Okay, so breaking off negotiations, what's a claim? And this is going about covering expenses. Okay, so what to claim? So it can be recovery expenses, like expenses. Negotiations. For lost opportunity. And then okay, and then there's casework. So yes, this is done. Hallelujah. So chapter 2 is complete. I need to do cases. Are the cases important in his exam? If they're not, hold on. Oh, it looks like they might be. Okay, let's bug Miguel. Go, 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 go. Question for law or international commercial law test. Memorize. So the real question So next we do chapter 3. Let's download that. Oh, I think I already did. Maybe not, because I don't seem to have, am I on the wrong thing? I am on the wrong thing. I want to be here. Okay, yes. I have these. So we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of that. We can move this here. And we want to open both these documents. We can also get rid of German because we're done with German. So these are the slides. These are the exercises. I think this is the casework. Or does this go with the slides? I prefer slide stuff. Yeah, this is just casework. Okay, we don't get this, do we? What's this? Oh, that's just a Brussels thingy we do. Okay, so there are 19 slides. So let's do that overview. What does IPL mean again? IPL meaning in law. Oh, this is actually probably an important chapter then. Oh, no, it's not. If you look online, IPL means, oh wait, this is intellectual property protection, but that's really not what it is because it's international private law. So link between ICL, which I'm guessing is international commercial law, European law, and international private law. And then we have international private law general, international private law jurisdiction, and international applicable law, which is going to be class 4. Also, my teacher uses Roman numerals. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I feel like he's so fancy, but I also, it's not like I look at Roman numerals and I'm like, that's a 4. No, it's difficult because then I have to do math because like if it comes before, you subtract, if it comes after, you add. Because after and add both have an A. That's how you remember that crap. Okay. We're taking a break to respond to my friend because I asked him for international commercial law test, do I need to have, and them are the cases. Sorry. Okay. Oh man. Working faster than my typing skills. Okay, anyway, no, you just know. to do them. Okay, cool. So, in your opinion, worth doing them, or could I skip them? Because I did the cases in class. It was like the one thing that I actually did. Mainly because he put us in groups, so we could not do them. And so if I don't have to do the cases, that's great, because I don't want to do the cases. And I think doing the cases is pretty self-explanatory. Maybe I'll do like one of each, because still. Okay, going back to law. So international commercial law, ICL, is a body of legal or potentially legally binding rules applicable on international commercial or business transaction. Oh, okay, so ICL. Okay, all of this is really important that I'm gonna have to make flashcards. Blank. European law, which is the, I don't know this word. I'm guessing it's like the big boss because it's like based on supreme.
Supranational.
Ah, supranational. Supranational. I did not know that word. Okay. EU, yeah, this is going to be really important stuff because it tells you which treaties or which, treaties you have to use. Okay. All this is super important, but I only have 7 more minutes and I don't feel like making any more flashcards for law. I'm so bad. So we're just going to read through this instead. So European law. Wait. Okay, so the ICU or the ICL is sources of convention treaties, European law, e.g. regulations, rules made by private international entities, Incoterms made by the International Chamber of Commerce, contractual provisions, commercial customs or usages, general principle of law, and domestic legislation. Okay, so European law. Sources are the TEU, which is the Treaty on European Union, and the TFEU, which is Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union. And those are some really big texts. Just gonna say that they're not fun. Okay, so the TEU regulates structures and principles of the EU. They established the establishment. Okay, this is like so super tiny. The establishment, principles, and values of the EU, the main objectives of the EU, the role of the main institution in the EU, and the roles of the common foreign and security policies. Why are there like little glasses here? This, I guess, I don't know. The TFEU contains the basis of European law for the free movement of workers, agreements distorting, preventing, and restricting competition, abuse of dominant positions, and granting the state aid. Okay, so European law, we're still on European law. Sources for the EU law from the TFEU is regulations, directives, decisions, and the primary rules of the ECJ, which is Article 267 of the TFEU, binding for the national courts. Okay. Then we have international private law, IPL, a body of rules of procedural law that regulates private relationships between persons of different nationalities. It determines which legal system and the laws of which jurisdiction will apply to a legal dispute among private individuals involving a foreign element. So this is the one that I actually probably need to know because, yeah. Unless I only work with people in Belgium, which probably won't be the case. So when something happens and I'm fighting with somebody in the US, we need to figure out, do I sue them from Belgium or do I sue them from the US? Okay, international private law deals with the main questions concerning international conflict in relation between private parties. Jurisdiction, applicable law, execution of foreign judgments, and solutions to legal problems arising out of an international legal relationship. Continuing with international private law, the main sources of the IPL are the Brussels I regulation, the Brussels I and II regulations. Ooh, he said we could highlight. Ooh, okay, I'm thinking already that I can like put down in colors like what goes with IPL, what goes with the EU, and what goes with the other thing, because we can highlight. So I don't know if that's cheating or not. Maybe I'll send an email because I don't want to cheat because I'm worried that if we cheat, then he'll take my document away. I'm gonna send that now because yeah. Ah, okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you. New message. What's his name? No, it's okay, so question about the reader. Here, Professor ABT. Okay, this guy has such a Dutch name. So many weird letters altogether. Okay, so mhm. Yeah, because I had a pause moment. Mm-hmm. In colors, I don't know how to phrase this. sources. So like for example, like I don't know. Mhm. Right. Thank you, Kathryn. Okay, so that's done. Oh wait, where am I at? So we read to like slide 5. This isn't the right pen. Okay, so this is done. I think I'm gonna have to turn on the light. It's getting dark. This is done with the exception of the cases. My friend did say that it's probably better to go through them so that you can find the answers faster, so I will do that. So slide 5, red only, because I was lazy. Okay, that's all done. Now we go to accounting, and we're going to work cases, which is not going to be fun. Mainly because I wasn't able to get any of the answers for the cases, especially the beginning ones. Though in fairness, people did respond back to me, but they said that they did it themselves, and so they didn't know if their answers were right. So it seems like I'm not the only one that does not remember, or maybe she had us do it in a different way. I'm not sure. But I wasn't able to find the answers for all the things that we did from chapter 1, which was really, really annoying. I mean, I guess technically I probably could answer or ask her, but I don't know. I mean, she specifically said multiple times in class that she would not provide us answers with the stuff from the beginning. However, I really want the ones from the first class, because that's like the basic stuff. If you don't have the basics down, you're screwed. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the bathroom, get up a bit, walk, see if the children are still alive, and then find the stuff for accounting. I really don't want to have to go through all the theory books, because she specifically said that we're not being tested on the theory. It's all the exercises. And so if you know how to do the exercises, you can do the test. So I don't know. Oh, it's right here. I was thinking I didn't know where it was. massive brain fart right now because I can't remember how long it takes to cook a chicken. How long does it take to cook a chicken? Okay, it is like 2 hours, so wait. I started at 3:30. The oven will be ready at 4. I have to turn it at 4:45, which means that it should be done at like 5:30. But that's not good because then I'll only have 15 minutes to prepare everything else. So it probably means we want to start heating the oven up at 4, which means we'll be ready at 4:30. Put the chicken in at 4:30, and then I have to turn it at 5:15, and then we'll have to eat dinner at 6. I feel like my brain is not working with math right now, so I'd like us to eat at 5:30, to be honest, but what am I going to make with it? Let's plan that out right now. So I think I'm going to make carrots. And then what else? I could do rice, but we already have rice. Maybe I'll do barley. I like garlic pasta. We'll do garlic pasta. So we'll do garlic pasta and carrots. And that all takes like maybe 30 minutes max, if that. Because the carrots take like 20 minutes. Plus we'll say like 10 minutes to cut. So yeah, 30 minutes. So that would be eating at like 5:30, which is probably too early. Yeah, that will be a bit too early. Yes, we want to eat at 6. 6, which means 45 would be 5:15 minus 45 would mean 4:30. Yeah, so that means at the next break at 4, I need to put the chicken in, and then, well, I need to start the oven, and then I'll need to put the chicken in. See, I can math. Okay, I think we are going to need to put the light. It's starting to get dark. Okie dokie. We can put you up. We can put you up. Oh, I need to drink my tea. We can put you over here. We're going to set this back just a little bit. And let's start some exercises. Still not in my theory though. Because the first one was super, super difficult. Because this is just step 1, the basics. Wait. I'm missing exercise. Maybe it's in my theory book. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, let's put this over here. Now, this isn't fun. I lost the exercise. Okay, so we have table of contents. Probably just accidentally put it in here. Introduction. Okay, no, I lost it. Okay, now I'm gonna waste a whole bunch of time trying to find this exercise. So that's end. 6. Yeah, I'm missing page 5. Okay. Not in these. It's not. Oh, come on. Okay. Let me make sure that nothing fell on the ground or is over here. I accidentally grab it with something else. No. Can I really? Ah, here we go. I found it. So, that was stressful. So I think since I don't remember stuff, we will take a big card and identify the following words. So we're going to identify balance sheet, income statement, then fixed assets, current assets, equity, long-term debt, short-term debt, operational charges, okay, so I asked the law professor, I wanted to ask before I did this because I had a pause moment and thought this might be viewed as cheating. Am I allowed to mark the direct text reader in colors based on the laws that resource them? For example, purple equals EU law, and that would mark the TEU and the FEU, and he said, "You're free to do this. Colors can be used in any way. Don't worry, as long as the colors or underlinings aren't used to mark single letters that form a hidden message." Okay, so I feel so much better. I know that probably seems really silly, but I sometimes get ideas and I don't think, oh, this might be cheating. And then I've been in situations where it's like, oh no, the teacher definitely viewed that as cheating. But I'm also very honest, and so I've never actually gotten in trouble for things like that. I think a great example is in French class. I turned in an assignment that I had sent to be corrected by my host brother. And apparently that's cheating. And I didn't think it would be, because it was just like, I have a resource, I'm using it. Okay, so operational charges, operational income. No, actually it's operating. Where's my whiteout? This is so great. Operating income, financial charges, financial income, and taxes. All right, so word to the wise, if you don't understand something, go back a step to basics. Like, this is a study technique that I learned when I was younger, that, well, basically because I would read something and I wouldn't understand what I read it, and instead of like making me reread it again and like asking, what did you understand, what did you understand, they took a step back and I was taught how to identify the different parts of speech in a sentence and learn like how they work together, and that helped with my reading comprehension. So for example, I need to say which things belong in which categories, but I don't remember the categories. So instead of just like looking it up, I'm going to first define them, and then we'll do the exercise. So let's put on financial glasses. Let's not do that. Let's just find what is a balance sheet. Or how would we define a balance sheet? Okay, so equity, here's a balance sheet. Now she sort of wish that she did have definitions. Of bank statement. Does she? Okay, so well, she actually uses herself as a situation to determine wealth. Okay, so property minus debt equals wealth, and property equals wealth plus debt. Okay, so your liabilities is your equity, plus your debt. Okay, no, so your assets are your property, your equity is your wealth, and your amounts payable is your debt. So let's do that. So your assets Do we just have assets? Okay, no, we will do that. We will add that as well because they're assets and they're liabilities. Okay, so your assets, which equals fixed plus current, are property. Then you have your liabilities, which equals your equity and or wealth plus your amounts payable which is your debt, short-term, and actually it's long-term and short-term. Long-term and short-term. And your assets should be equal to your liabilities. That's the formula. So a balance sheet then would be a financial like snapshot. Snapshot of a company's finances at given date. You always put a date on your balance sheet. That's important. Okay, so liabilities is always on the left. No, assets is on the left. And liabilities is on the right because assets and liabilities come in alphabetical order. That's how you remember that crap. Okay, so then what else can we say? Okay, this is still balance sheet stuff. Okay, so this is the stuff on an income statement. Okay, so you will become wealthier if more is acquired than sacrificed between the initial and the end balance sheet. For example, you sell something, but what would we say? How would you define an income statement? Okay, let's see, what does Google define income statement definition? Oh, okay, there we go. It's shows a company's income and expenditures. Actually, it shows the company's income and charges. So, cool. So I would like to see when we were working on incomes or the operational charges, it wasn't like this. So it was still split up in like a T thing. No. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the fixed assets are, how would I define that? Assets that, like long-term assets? Where do taxes go? Okay, this goes on the right side. This goes on the left side. Okay, short-term debts are debts paid within 1 year. Equity equals wealth and includes what is including your equity? What's that thing called? Contributions. Contributions, changes in reserve. Serve and that third thing that I can't remember. Okay, current assets are things like bank account, amounts receivable, amounts receivable. Amounts receivable and inventories. And then your fixed assets would be like long-term stuff. So your house, vehicles, furniture, etc. Okay, then operational charges. The operational income is going to be turnover. And the financial charges, I don't know. What are financial charges in accounting? Counting financial charges. In an income statement. I don't know. So surely we have to have an example of financial charges at some point. This is just all like grab the head and example. Okay, let's ask what are examples of financial charges? Oh, I don't know. Okay, then operational charges is like all the goods and whatnot. Okay, hold on. I found this. So this is just financial charges, and that's the thing. Oh, this is actually a really important thingy right here. Okay. This is an important piece of paper. Okay, I need to mark this on my little card. Okay, I need to know. We might actually copy this down. Page 53. 53. Theory book. actually, we are totally going to copy this down because this is really important. And it answers all the questions that I'm currently not remembering. So let's get a big card. Yeah, see, look how great this is. Like, it shows not just like what's in each category, but it also gives the numbers. That's really important. Because she says she wasn't going to give us which accounts. I think I marked it down on this one. The 55, 57, and 45 accounts. Which one are the 55 accounts? Okay, so we're not going to have this one. Wait, bank account. Okay, so basically just the 5 accounts. And the 45 accounts. And what are the 45 accounts? Okay. It's like the VAT due stuff. I should know where that goes. That would go. Yeah, that should all go on the amounts payable. Because it's due. Yeah. You also won't know this one. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy I was going through my book now. So, let's do. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do I have 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, I should be good. So, okay, the first thing, and it's important, is date. Normally it comes with a little nice, yay, now I don't have to like fold the card. Close enough. Okay, so date. Really important. Always have your date. Wasn't dry. So first, we have our assets. And we start with fixed assets. furniture, buildings, machinery, furniture and vehicles, then we have current assets, which includes inventories, amounts receivable, then we have a nice sip of tea. Equities, we have contributions. Fudge. Even as I was writing, I was saying, that doesn't seem right. Let's give that some time to sit and dry. Okay, let's see. Did I get an answer from somebody? I don't think I would have. Oh, maybe. Okay, it's Word, not Excel. Okay. Sometimes when I get answers from my fellow classmates, it makes me sad because it's like, like, I don't know. I really worry because I look at myself and think, well, I'm really unprepared. And then I get somebody saying, well, I haven't repeated Excel, and my question was about Word. Okay. Liabilities. Then this would be equity. And we have contributions. Reserves. Then we have amounts payable. And we have LT rich. Investment credit long term. T, then we have short term. Short term suppliers. And VAT due. Oh, and I forgot to total assets equals total liabilities. And then this is claimability. And then so contributions is 11. Reserves is 13. Has an asterisk. Okay. This is 17. 17. This is 42 to 48. This one is 42. Suppliers is 44, and this is 45. I want to highlight the ones that we need to remember because, yeah, pink is good. Ugh, that, not, ugh. Okay, so we have that. Look how pretty it is. Ta-da! Now let's make another one. How much time do I have left? I put my timer? I'm thinking I didn't put the timer because normally my phone doesn't shut off. Oh, no, I didn't. There's only 6 minutes left. So I don't know if I can finish the income statement one. Okay, so we'll say that we did BS, not the ICS. So we will do that, I think, tomorrow. I'm going to stop here. Did I write down what page it's on? Yes. Let's make sure that I don't screw up pages again. Going to stop a little bit early just because I want to get the chicken all set. Turn on the oven. Also, I'm less stressed out about falling behind in this class just because it's the last test that we have. So there's a lot of time to study for this. So I'm feeling good about that. Forgot that. Actually, I forgot both of those. Oh, forgot to write operating. Oh, my poor desk. We'll have to see if washing it can get rid of the ink stains. Yeah, but it really isn't cool, like, how much my pens leak. So now we're on product development. I finished chapter 3. Let's already prepare chapter or lesson 4. Really can't see. It sounds like there's a truck, and I don't know if we're expecting anything, but you never know. Course material 2013. What do I have till? Oh, it totally deleted lesson 4 for me. What was lesson 4? Oh, it should be .pdf. Let's see if I do that, if that helps. Okay, yeah, I just needed the .pdf. So, okay, I already downloaded lesson 4 apparently. Okay, hold on, let me make sure. Product line exercises. I have that. Wait. I hate when I open up stuff, it like jumps. Okay, so this is lesson 5. You already downloaded this for tomorrow. Oh, this is only 4. Lesson 5. Yeah. Does that save properly? Yes, it does. Okay, how many slides is this one? Okay, this is 14 and this is 5. Actually, while we're here, so that's lesson 5. This is a case. So we can put that in cases. And we can exit this out, exit this out. Okay, so this is also a case. So we'll download that. This is lesson 6. And of course, he moved back to PDF files because why not? Call this lesson 6. Go back here. Lesson 6. This is a case. Lesson 7. Lesson 7. Lesson 7. This is also a case. Oh, I mustn't have looked at this one. Okay, in fairness though, a lot of the times with his cases, he would send them to us literally like the night before we were supposed to read them. Which it's like, I don't know when he was expecting us to be able to read them. Because if you're sent, and it's not like, oh, it's the night before, like 6 or 7, like then yeah, that's a little late, but still, nobody's going to bed at 6 or 7. But no, he was sending them at like 11, sometimes even midnight. And really, by 11 and midnight, you know, I was definitely in bed, and if I wasn't in bed, something was going horribly wrong in my life because that's just way too late for me not to have been in bed. Let's go back. This photo is lesson 8. Save. And now he's gone back to PDF files. See, it's so chaotic. And this is And now we're back to PDFs. And like his PDFs look like literal screenshots of his PowerPoint. And I mean, they're not nice. That's the like annoying thing. Lesson 9. Wait, did I read that right? Are there 9? Oh no, that's only 15. Okay. That was lesson 9. This is a case. I don't remember working on this. Okay, this is lesson 10. I'm wondering if we had 11 lessons. I think we might have. Well, no, because the last lesson he really didn't do anything. Memorial case. Financial suitcase. And this was the blue wave case. And what are these? I'm guessing this is just going to be lesson extra. Just put it as extra because I don't know how to call it. This says extra slides on International PM. So I don't know if it's a case or not. And it says, dear students, hereby some last slides on international product decisions. We'll discuss them today, but I don't know if that's like part of the previous lesson and then just the exam stuff. And then while we're here, because why not? I don't think I can download the videos. Oh, but no, I saw that. Saw the COVID. I'll have to go through this because there's mandatory reading. Okay, so let's set this up. I know, I was like, I'm going to go set up the chicken and do that. And I'm going to, but then I'm going to just have to be late for class a little bit. Okay, let's. Where's my blue pen? No, I'm blind. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then whatever that last thing is. There are, actually it should say in the folder, 8 required readings. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then how many cases are there? I don't want to count all of them because it's just some are actual articles. Okay, there's cases. I'm just going to put 21 files because for some of them, it's like reading material and then questions. Okay, and then for the required reading, this is, I think this is for the Dove. This is for the COVID. I think I've done most of these. Okay. I didn't mean to X that out. That's okay, but we don't need to be there anymore anyway, because I already have all this up. Okay. That's done. I am now going to go start the oven, prepare the chicken, and go to the bathroom. And then we will start product development and innovation. That took a bit longer than I expected. Oh. I just had the stuff for this class. Yeah. Okay. Yes, no. Yes. Then I will need to go in 20 minutes to put the turkey in the thing. Okay. It looks like lesson 4 might be super short. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. I definitely wasn't playing video games. Okay, let's open up the book and see what it says about product lines. Let's put this. What color is in? Black. Oh, sleepy. Product lines. Nope. Oh, okay, product lines. So, product line. This is blue. Yeah. Let's be black. What did he say in his slide? I swear, I'm always constantly like straining to see these files, and I forget like I can zoom in. I don't actually have like. It's a group of products. That are closely related. Based on function. It wasn't dry. See, this is what happens when it's not dry. It smears. Because function F-U-N-C-T-I-O-N function manner sold to same consumer group. Marketed through the same type of outlets. But or fall within a or similar price range. Okay, next slide. And we're gonna have to make this a bit. Okay, so there's the product mix, just product line, product line, product line, product type. Then does it talk about the product mix? I really hope that it does, because that's something that we had to do for our paper that we wrote for him, and apparently I didn't do that well. Product line mix, no. So I'm probably going to have to draw this out. Yeah, so let's get a big piece of paper. And then because I'm bored right now, we're going to do it in fancy colors because his thing is in fancy colors. So I need 4 colors, 4, and then this can be the main one. So the main color is in, we'll say this color because you can't read yellow that well. So we'll call this the product mix. I need a pencil because we want this to look semi-pretty. Here's my folded piece of paper. Bam! Yeah, that actually did not go where I wanted to. Bam! Yes, much better. And then I can't see the fold. Okay, there. That's better. I'm getting old. I can't see crap. Okay, there we go. So we'll put some little lines. Here, here, and here. And we'll put the same lines at the bottom. Here, here, and here. I don't think I did that well because definitely not matching up my lines. And that's okay, they're in pencil. Okay, there we go. So we have some pretty lines, and then we have green. So we'll do, actually, I should have, ooh, we're gonna make it so beautiful. Can you tell I'm bored? So green, yellow, purple, blue. Okay, so we'll do green. This is going to be the product line. This is going to be pink. The product line, that purple. Then blue. Okay, and then green has 1 product type. And then it has product, product, product. Underline these. And this is product line depth. Okay, and then the pink one has product type, product type. And then okay, and then purple only has one. Okay. Mess. Need to go put the chicken in the oven. That is done. Now blue has 3 product types. So that's not blue. Okay, so then this is called the product line length. And then all together, it's called the product mix width. So okay, isn't it pretty? Very happy with my color choices. Okay, so next slide. Clean up a bit. Product group decisions. How to plan the length of a product and what is the ideal length. And the figure he uses is in Dutch. Does the book talk about product length? Product line length. It does not. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, this is under product line decisions. Does it have definitions for this? Oh, I think it does. Please, 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 please. No, does not. Okay. Okay, so the product mix is the set of all product lines and items that a particular seller offers for sale. We're going to read this because this is something that I really did not understand when I was working on the paper. So, let's get rid of this. So disorganized. Okay, so beyond decisions about individual products and services, product strategy also calls for building a product line. A product line is a group of products that are closely related because they function in a similar manner, are sold to the same consumer group, are marketed through the same type of outlet, or fall within a given price range. For example, Nike products produces several lines of athletic shoes and apparel. The Marriott offers several lines of hotels. I probably need to give an example, so we'll write that down. I'm like, Nike, Marriott. The major product line decision involves product line length. Okay, the number of items in the product line. The line is too short for the manager. Okay, the line is too short if the manager can increase profits by adding items. The line is too long if the manager can increase profits by dropping items. Okay, the managers need to analyze their product lines periodically to assess each item's sale and profits and understand how each item contributes to the line's overall performance. Okay. So a product line is the number of items in the product. Okay, no. Product line length is the number of items in the product line. But that okay. I need a definition for product line then. Oh, I do have one. Okay, so the product line. Okay. I'm so confused. A company can expand its product lines in two ways, by line filling or line stretching. Product line filling involves adding more items within the present product range. There are several reasons for product line filling. Reaching for extra profits, satisfying dealers, using excess capacity, being the leading full line company, and plugging holes to keep out competitors. However, product line filling is overdone if it results in cannibalism, eating up sales of the company's own existing products, and customer confusion. The company should ensure that new items are noticeably different from existing ones. Okay, product line stretching occurs when a product's lengthens its product line beyond its current range. So the company can stretch its line downward, upward, or both ways. Companies located at the upper end of the market can stretch their line downwards. For example, Macy's has stretched downward with the CLA line to draw in younger first-time buyers. A company might stretch downwards to plug a market hole that otherwise would attract a new competitor, or to respond to a competitor's attack on the upper end. Or it may add low-end products because it finds faster growth taking place in the low-end segments. Companies can also stretch their product lines upwards. Sometimes companies stretch upwards to add prestige to their current product or to reach higher margins. P&G did this with such brands as Cascade dishwashing detergent and Dawn dish soap by adding premium versions at higher price points. As they grow and expand, many companies both stretch and fill their product lines. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I probably want to make a card about this because he was like all about examples. Looks like he's okay. So this is going to be product group decisions. Okay, so A, trading down, like example that he gives, Scapa, and what did the book get for trading down? A Mercedes. Mercedes and the CLA. I have no idea what that is. Okay, and then this is trading up. Lexus, Versace, and the book gave Cascade and Dawn. Okay, and then case one, ice watches. Okay, case one, an extension. Okay, and then you have C. So they gave the example of Converse, and Texas Instrument calculators. And then case one, product variety within an existing product line. I've never heard of the majority of the stuff that he talks about, if I'm honest. It's two, I thought this was one. Okay. Let's see. I missed this one. Okay, product line decision, length of the product line, short or long, and how to create growth. Which is line filling versus line stretching. Decisions, and so this must have been two. And now we're at three, which is assortment. Okay, so we'll do this as it is a complete range of products, product lines, and brands that are marketed by one company or firm. Okay, dimensions of assortment is width, the number of different product lines or groups in an assortment. Please say that the book talks about assortment because damn. Sort. assortment. I don't think they're going to give a definition for a product assortment. So puzzled. Is that it? No. Okay, let's try. Assortment. Yeah, like 16 come up. Okay, retailers can also be classified by the length and breadth of their product assortment. Some retailers, product assortments. Okay, doesn't. Okay. This does not help me. Okay, so we're just going to be the dimensions of assortment. And then I'll just memorize that because I don't understand it. Dimensions. How many slides do I have left? I'm only halfway through. Ends of assortment. Width, which is the number of different product lines or groups in assortment. Then we have the length. Which is total number of articles that should be an S in an assortment. The depth.
Mama, staan hier upstairs.
Mama werkt. Oké?
Oké. Maar ik zag een muren.
Wat lief?
Ik zag een muren.
Oké, mama kan straks.
Maar ik wil doen.
Je moet de deur dicht doen.
Oké.
Dank je. Variations / versions of each product in a given product line. And then consistency. How closely? Ugh, I need some water. I got a headache all of a sudden. It's probably because I'm dehydrated. How closely are products related in usage, distribution, channels. ETC. Okay, then we have casework, wait. I need to watch this, I probably do. Oh wait, no, it's probably a reading thing. Is it a reading thing? Oh no, it's just their website. Who gives a crap about that? Sample. Oh, okay, this is why I got confused. Because I was looking at dimensions of assortments, not the product mix. Okay, does this talk about dimensions of assortments? Because this is just not working for me. Dimensions of this, no. I'm not even going to bother making that because it's just confusing. I don't understand. If this is the depth, what's the length? There's no length. Okay, whatever. It's just dumb. Okay, so visual example, food and beverage sector. So we have Maggie, who makes sauces, soups, noodles, cooking aids, and pizza. These are a number of categories, so this is the width. And then all of those things are further divided into vegetable and noodles, 2 minutes, and something else, that's the depth. And then stuff. That doesn't really help me. Maybe I'll copy that down. So then we have Coca-Cola. We have a case. Okay. Well, let's watch this advertisement. Maybe it will help. Because his explanations aren't. That's a dumb commercial. Okay, so it looks like Axe is going into the market for women. You know what's like really funny is that Axe has always sort of been like the sexist commercials for men, but they're funny, so it makes, it's okay. But even the commercials for the women, it's still sexist against women. Like, why can't it be sexist against men? Like, I don't have an issue for sexism as long as it's equal. If you're going to have a woman scantily clothed, trying to rub up on a guy, that's awesome. But, like, if you're going to make a commercial with, like, Axe, for example, and you're going to keep in that, frame of mind, then, I want scantily clad men, Just makes me angry. It's not fair. I think this, okay, we're talking about House of Brand stuff. Width of assortment versus goal of the company profits, blah, blah, blah. Okay, branding online instruction is part of marketing culture. PMs are trained on it. PMs are also called brand managers. Okay, cool. So another major house of brand is FMCG. I don't know who that is. Okay. I'm going to say that I'm done here. I have like 2 videos to watch. Plus I need to, I think, maybe make this one chart for the assorting. Dimensions of assortment. But I'm going to leave it here because it's 5. And I'm going to make dinner. And we will finish this when I come back, or I might finish it before I come back. But I will definitely be coming back because we need to finish up. What do we need to finish up? We need to finish up Introduction to Marketing. We also want to finish up this class so that I can say that chapter 4 is done. This goes in the folder. So does this. And then depending on what time it is, I might work further on some law stuff. Because unfortunately, I'm pretty far behind on law. Okay, I will see you guys in, yeah. Normally it's 8. I might come on early at 7. But definitely 8. So, see you guys then. Totsies, my applesins. And stream. But we'll be back.